Let us learn how to round off numbers to significant figures using this example. So we have to round off 835.71 to one significant figure, two significant figures, three significant figures, and four significant figures. Now take note, when you're looking out for questions, especially in your textbooks, you might not find it written as one significant figures in word like this. You may just see one SF. Now when you see SF, they are also referring to significant figures. Now here's the solution. For question A, we want to round off 835.71 to one significant figure. So the approximate sign. Now, first thing you will do is to identify the rounding of accuracy you are using. So since we are using significant figure and we are to use to one significant figure, what you do is you start from the left and then you identify the first non-zero digit. And that is where we start counting from. As you can see here, we have only non-zero digits. So our first non-zero digit would be 8. So if we are counting to one significant figure, this would be for our first significant figure. This is the second, the third, the fourth, and then fifth. So to one significant figure means we're going to focus on digit 8. Now what you do is you then identify the next digit to the right of that rounding off accuracy. So this is the first significant figure. So to the right of it, we have a digit 3. Now you recall from the rule that when such digit is between 0 and 4, we round down. But when it lies at 5 to 9, we round up. So at this point, since it is 3, we are going to round down. That means 835.71 will then become 800.00. Now you see that every other digit has become 0. And since we are rounding down, we do not add anything to this. We are just adding zeros. So therefore, we have just 800. And remember to put in brackets to one significant figure. So that is how we round 835.71 to one significant figure. Now B, to round it off to two significant figures, we have 835.71 to two significant figures. Now we will look for the second significant figure. Remember, you are going to start from the first non-zero. So since this is a non-zero digit, we are still using 8 as our first, and then the second significant figure will be 3. Mind you, even if this is not a non-zero, as long as the first one has been counted, every other digit will fall in place. That is first, second, third, and so on. Okay? So since this is 3, the digit in our rounding off accuracy point is 3. So we'll then look at the digit next to it. And the digit to the right of 3 is 5, which falls at the value where we round up. Therefore, we're going to be adding 1 to our rounding off point. So since these are rounding off points, we're going to add 1 here and then make every other thing 0. So when we do that, what we'll be having is 8, 3, then every other thing becomes 0. So 0.00 plus, now this is the rounding off point, so we add 1 to this, and every other thing is 0. So when we add this, what we get is 840.00. And this is to two significant figures. Now for three significant figures. C. We are rounding off the same 835.71 to three significant figures this time. So let's identify the digit that is in our rounding off point. So this is first non-zero, so 1, 2, 3. That is, we are looking at digit 5. Now the next digit after 5 is 7. So at this point we would round up. That means we're going to have 8, 3, 5. Now remember, every other thing becomes 0. Yes. And then we add 1 to the rounding off place because the next digit is from 5 to 9. So we add 1 at this point and every other thing is 0. And when we add this up, we get 836.00. And this is what? To 3 significant figures. And then finally, D. We're rounding off 835.71, this time to 4 significant figure. So let's count to find the digit that is in the 4th significant place. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is, digit 7 is in our rounding off point. Therefore, we now consider the next digit after 7, which is 1. And that is a digit that we always round down because it falls in 0 to 4. Therefore, when we round this down, we will have 835.7. Then the other digits become 0. And this is to 4 significant figures. And this is how we round off numbers to certain significant figures. Thank you.